Is something wrong?
Heidi just answered the phone at Al's house, 7:30 in the morning. She must have spent the night there. Now I feel sick. Oh, God. Oh, God. I've got this image of Al and Heidi. Get out of my head! Get out of my head!
Heidi did not sleep with Al. First of all, she's a married woman.
And second of all, she wouldn't go for a guy like Al. Her husband's tall and handsome. I mean, he spends more time at the gym than Al does at Hickory Farms.
Heidi, I'm not saying that it happened, but I can understand how a woman like Heidi could fall for a guy like Al.
In what universe?
Women like Heidi have had the gorgeous hugs. The second time around, they want somebody less exciting, more dependable. Me, I went for number 2 first.
You know, you don't understand. You do not understand. Al is like a dependable 4-door Rambler. And Heidi, like a 12-cylinder Ferrari. They don't belong in the same garage. And then she parked overnight there.
Nothing happened.
But I won't rest until I find out what's going on.
Oh, Tim. Look, even if they were parked in the same garage, you are not their mechanic. You're just being petty.
Oh, I'm being petty.
Yes, yeah. Why should you be the only one with an incredibly desirable woman?
Hi, Al.
Hey!
Hey, would you help me put my tool belt on? I just touched up my nails.
Okie dokie.
Thank you.
There
Hey,
you go.
I just want to tell you how wonderful it's been for me these past few days.
Well, it's been pretty incredible for me, too. You're really a special lady.
Thanks. You have a good show.
You too.
Morning, Tim.
Is it?
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Good. You know, I called your house this morning and Heidi answered the phone.
So you're Kermit?
Maybe.
Uh-huh.
Well, anyway, Jill and I got to talking, and we were thinking that maybe you and Heidi were,
What?
you know, even though I told her that a Rambler couldn't possibly jumpstart a Ferrari, but, you know.
So what you're saying is that it would be impossible for a beautiful woman like Heidi to be interested in Al Borland?
No, I don't believe it. But other people are talking.
Well, those other people can think what they want.
Amen. Amen. But would those other people be right or would they be wrong?
Well, Tim, are you asking me to talk about my personal life at work?
Yes, I think it's about time we opened up and shared our experiences.
Okay. I actually have something I'd like to share.
Let it go, brother. Don't hold anything back.
Well, the truth is, Heidi and I
Yeah?
are entitled to our privacy.
There's $40 well spent.
Hey, this happens to be the world's best tissue disposer. It shreds, decontaminates, and deodorizes.
Wonder if it would work on your meatloaf.
I'll be back in about an hour, all right?
Where are you going?
I'm gonna go over to Al's house, do some repairs.
Dad, it's 10 o'clock at night.
I'm a conscientious landlord, son.
Oh, the same conscientious landlord who said, Al, do you really need heat in February?
What are you gonna fix with these binoculars?
That is such an insulting question. I'm not even going to answer it.
You have sunk this low. You're gonna go spy on poor Al.
I just don't want him hurt. I'm going to need those back, by the way.
No, forget about it. You're not going there.
There's nothing wrong with being curious about Al and Heidi.
You are not curious. You're obsessed.
I'm not obsessed.
Last night, you cried out their names in your sleep.
And after that, I just cried. It's torture having this image filling up my brain.
Especially with space, it's such a premium.
Woo! Something smells good out here, Wilson. What are you doing?
Well, I'm boiling up some sap for the Michigan Maple Festival.
Speaking of saps, wait till you hear what Al's been doing.
Don't have to tell me. Heard all about it.
What?
What Al told me is in strictest confidence.
You know, Wilson, I could get you a riding mower from Binford, a 16-horse rear bagger for cost plus 10.
Sorry, neighbor, I can't be bought.
Why would Al tell you and not me?
Well, maybe because I didn't search his locker for long brown hairs.
Which, according to the lab, either belonged to a collie or Al's mother.
Tim, why are you so interested in Al and Heidi's personal life?
I don't know. I've never cared about Al's personal life before, and I've never even asked Heidi about hers. But you put the two of them together, and there's that image again.
Tim, have you ever heard of the term cognitive dissonance?
You know I'm not into politics.
Cognitive dissonance is when pieces of our lives no longer make sense. Beliefs we always held true seem to be false, so we have to reorder our way of thinking.
Are you saying a Rambler could hook bumpers with a Ferrari?
It's very possible.
No. If what you say is true, then everything I believe is false.
Now, Tim, that's not necessary.
Let me go with this for a minute. Let me go, okay? This means that maybe cars are the most important thing in the world.
Tom.
Oh, no, wait a minute. The opera's more manly than football?
Neighbor.
Al's mother is thin?
Tim, it's not easy to change one's perceptions of things, but it can be very healthy. Some people might even say it's a growth experience.
Okay, Wilson, but how far does this go? I mean, how do I really know you are who I think you are?
Well, how do I know you're who I think you are?
How do I know you're the one that said that?
How do I know you heard what I said?
How do I know you're really here?
Who else would have the time to come out and listen to this silly conversation?
Yeah. Can I talk to you for a minute?
I don't think so. I'm not going to feed your appetite for lurid gossip and tawdry innuendo. And by the way, I installed an alarm on my locker.
I came here to tell you that I shouldn't have got involved in your personal life like this. From now on, your business is your business, right?
Well, I appreciate that. Listen, if there's any other part of my life you want to talk about, I'm an open book.
I'm not much of a reader. Thanks. Have a good show.
Okay.
Good morning, Al.
Hey, how are ya?
Oh, I feel so great this morning.
Well, I feel pretty great myself. How about Sorrentinos for dinner tonight? All week long, it's fettuccine madness.
You know, I'm afraid I can't make it.
Why not?
Well, thanks to the things you said, I saw Scott last night. And we're gonna get back together. Isn't that great?
Oh, that's so great. Yes, that's good for you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I got you a little something.
Oh, you didn't have to do that.
No, I wanted to. Here.
Thank you.
I also want to thank you for letting me sleep on your hide-a-bed the other night.
Well, now I call it the Heidi bed. Oh, it's the Tiki Hut cookbook.
You like it?
I love this. Now I can make poo-poo at home.
Yeah. Thank you for everything.
Oh, well. Heidi, can I just talk to you about one thing?
Sure. What?
Well, after that night you stayed at my house, Tim got this crazy idea that you and I might have, how do I say this?
Slept together.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's it. And he just thought that was impossible because he doesn't think a beautiful woman like you could ever be interested in a guy like me.
Oh, is that so? Well, let me tell you something, Al. If I weren't married, you're exactly the type of guy I'd be looking for.
Thank you. I wish Tim could hear you say that.
You know, I don't think Tim really needs to hear anything.
Howdy, Wilson.
Heidi-O!
Not Heidi Ho. Let's talk Heidi Al.
Tim, are you still obsessing about that?
Well, I wasn't until today, and I saw Heidi kissing Al, and no peck in the cheek. She just drove it home.
Tim,
Yeah.
get a hobby. Good night.
Wait a minute, Wilson. I think you're right about what you said yesterday. And nothing's right with me. I think I am suffering from that thing, communist discotheque.
Tim, can we chat about this tomorrow? I am a little busy.
Wilson, where do you keep a copy of Lady Chatterley's Lover?
I gotta get some new friends. Boy, you'd think with all the money you pulled down, you could afford the rest of those pantaloons. You know, you think with the money you make, you could afford the rest of us. I have to say the word culotte just once.
Yes, you don't want to be the only one with an incredibly desirable woman.